lafte dundila damen ye political start time di Malaysia the by election and idunta political kono nyari.
Yeah, thank you, Buba. Baraka baki wenye ninkaro kumaeka. Nga political kumase during the by-election. Nga political kumase watol.
During the by-election,
yeah.
That was helping Birom to win.
Yeah.
So, yemune role play. I was at the at the time, but yemune role play Birom a prior win during the by-election. And muna naya support at the time.
Yeah. Anyway, you know.
So when you say at that time, should we insinuate she's not supporting him anymore?
Yeah, we'll get to that. But okay. I know that maybe the relationship might not be.
Okay, we'll get there. Yeah. I'm just being a smart mouth here.
I know, right? So, yeah. So, you campaigned for Biram at the time, and then why do you think it was the right thing to campaign for him? And what was your role at the time?
Yeah, you know, Nimol be baby kama campaigning kan kelento ntamudiningoti. I'm the youngest among them, so ndete mpango minus no like kono. So I have to go with the biggest crowd. So when we were 11, killing one in Natakabang, I think 2 days before primaries besila. So mol siyatale to yemol kachante pudunga bulanyo, but we already knew that come Birom is the chosen candidate on top because he was working with somebody close to the president. So to ngaloneko atale bekela the chosen one day. So we just tabled things out, and I talked to my other colleagues saying what we will do is let us just go with the big ones, because if they say come Birom no tambona manyana ka kanyo so because when you come to family be mu kilingolti and don't fanang come ntolbe mu dindingolti mam political. So we just have to go with him with or without. So we just put Nyamina first. Maybe he will be the right person to bring development, and as we expect him to be giving us what we want. So Tolbe Nataka song, then Momang Kampa out of those 11, killing on Banta 10 of us, 9 of us in better tako mga campaign of kuke for primary sira. So then ya tombom, but do cotton bijil will come fatale so will botaji. Banta dung come nka kamfale bari na kamfa buka itande mo ko fonga ponis, because who knows what will happen tomorrow. You have to help somebody, then God helps you. So
okay, so you wanted a contest as the
as the only female in that team.
Birom was a candidate and you were a candidate and other 8 people.
Yeah. Okay. So after inataka that primary, so you Biram tombo. So since you are tombo after ngalong ko kom alignment la nyina we just have to go with it. So then nataka no because yalang hanini ka muso ni ka ibanye la come in a good faith ko abe kala mo kendolti wala abe dinkendo bula bada he will do something good for me. So we have trust in him. He will do whatever that we wish. But then it's unfortunate amanna ala fulfill. Then he just won. Then we still followed him.
Okay, that was the first time.
Yeah, the by-election.
By-election get a first time and had a win. At by-election on Ngejele, you were give NPP a Picopoli dealer at the time, and you know, a very respected person around that area, and a lot of people were following you. You role play Prokaje ko Biro maybe at the time because you were facing GDC and UDP because UDP GDC le endorsed at that place. So you role play Prokaje ko Biro maybe at the time.
Yes, yalong surwal coming for ko farare ko nga topa. So because I was working with Birom with my team, so there is no way in Maimuna ko buy. I have to try by all means ko ngaje ko ay sira ngonyin soto. So come we have sleepless night, bukong kunga seneyang bukadomori kendo because that was my first time being in politics. Come iteni mo ye kele fa mariye di fa dunia be nya bela. So you see fonga am jom si yow be pare ibajala you yela kata dango ke amari sira ngonyin soto. So alhamdulillah I did exactly that ko anata kasira ngo soto.
So but yeah, despite eko Birom ala last time I minke kabira demba sola tam futandi jamal ko ino ala wakata call man siya bake muna na alia support for the second time.
You know, if you support any political party, you have to go with the leaders' words because Hechile President Konong come because I sanji fula lekeje. I want the time to complete, so let us give him another chance. So since then, intending now last by election on na mol comfort and killing the bar no makan, but come ngaji be nyame kumudindungolti. So I just have to man la fika keba so because ate da mande konye ko birom noma so ni atara ke badu nara konye ko nyin noma so alfal fanam bendani kan ni maymuna nga nyin noma so hanini man la fini birom la in and as come ate ke candidate oti I have to go with the elders pinko because wale as tinna bin futata janto because alfal konye sabari ni alfa ko sabar ni mudino ni sabarta ifanan ka ko wande dino e sabare afana sabare ko so on sabarta so we just went in. It was very tough election tina nyamela ay tough ko nyim pass parliamentary be nyamen no nyamina boro alhamdulillah comme alfa fana nyamina diningol fana ni alfa la kuma kan kata because ni ko mole ko ali sabari nga nyinke ngake ala ko kila kamat we have to do it because of him because of them.
So why was it tough this time? Is it because people were angry at him or Muniketa?
No, you know, to be elected, Buba, akuliyatale.
Yeah.
Because niyatara ate fana na kaito do man na yake palasoto. Moko tenta fala na MP la nyinte. Saka ni nata foye kurano dila ye kali. Inyanta ka you have to deliver to your people. Because come niya tol political party jama lota jel. Nyaminan kuli wali ye bebola yete kilima tombo. What the man should was a current in Pendola Mealanko come out of all these 5 candidates, I am the chosen one. So I have to respect them. And ye command anytime ilafuno kanaka silence kanaka vibrate always be answerable to them. Even if you don't give them development, we all know MPs are not there to give development. They are come ikalo katara jele kaluwa kendo ke molma. But hanini maluwa kendo ke molma man development ki mo you still have to be answerable to them. But come wale yatina election on nata tough because he know very well come people like we were 11 molbe bota koto dolota NUP dolota UDP dolota GDC dolota independent bante da manne beje so mfananse na mol no mano bari kabring alfal natan kai konye ko sabari ko wato len sabata because ninga lone ko I was their target come if they just have me it's fine I have to campaign for him not that common na bading on because if we take bading in politics it's like we will always vote for the wrong one so here come he was not doing what we expect him to do because moye palaso dila yalo ne ko ba election a toftale you were there
yeah was that
tilobe kandering musol dol la futu banta kono kol kono molbe you know people suffered so nite kundin kilimo kesi ke mira wasifala there is no way it your election will not be tough if you learn from that mistakes but he is somebody me yalon ko anyway
so yeah I understand the frustration but before mbita ate fongola kola me yalon ko I mean nyamina you it have not a contest because you are loyal 9 people so what will be not tale because it come fatale the second time dolma muruna you know they were not able to convince those people but he had convinced them for still ya support a campaign for na second time and he accepted because alfali wolefo and president wa wolefo so you accepted but kabri atela election of batala not a win it have ila 2 seater. Now you were contesting for the councillorship election. Purike Katamina ward la councillor. Hope what was his role at the time? Purike Marco.
Yeah, kadi council election osita mol jama ka fonye ko ngalo so alfa dol bijele mo kendo e konye ko ila londo tambita council yalla bari dol ka fonye ko ika commencer dumale eta santo bari den kungo be dundi nyoko no malembe minekela mammo soto be advice o tala men bulo kono bari comme nata ka jibe bayre alfa men ka fonye sabarino wolle konye ko lo comme hani yataranta soto la man la fika alfa malondi kato momo e alfa malondi fana alake malonjele so fanan I decided to write my letter in for Ngasambaje. So nata nang kata no oppose political party NPP. So killing nata ka letter sa fe for nomination no sita molmaje modu letter nati nanje. So that was how I was kept to be elected.
So you went no oppose?
Yeah.
More oppose?
No, NPP into the man
NPP, but what about you? No one oppose you?
Yeah, we have GDC, NUP, UDP. GD's this thing independent.
Independent.
Yeah.
Okay, you contested against them.
Yeah, I have 6 candidates. With myself, we were 6.
And how was the campaign like at the time?
Yeah, it was easy though. But then, come molka fonya mentesto bontale dorong tenga jive ko. It is something very easy because kuoku niye sabu nyima kerek. Ifana monya na ke mira because niya dara dimbale kana bungo kono ye pare kendo ka ato dimbati mala do hit nyimbe mala le bari dimbati balo janela. But then not that come fangopo, but I am somebody me alon ko kami mudinu I have good rapport with everybody. Ika fo nyame nga stubborn dala man ka stubborn to come ni la hajo long inene ta filela. So I
being principled.
Yeah.
Exactly. So be wo kono I went in for the campaign because men lota no PDIS wo mun tela bading walte. Then they went in ikadia mai so boy sol kay ko alabula elo. Ntol Maimuna menke molma ani hadama ya na kom a friendly ta nyame mba julo jolale because since aketa even have suto sino la if you just call her she will come. Ani atara mam bututo dila but she's always with us. So we went in, people were like nta soto but and then mantaron kono kom I will not have it because fuokuto ila life angola follow. Because I trusted myself, this election is easy. Since we went in for the nomination, then I just told my parents, Ali Sabari, this election is going to be easy. They are like, yes, I am born to be a leader. Leaders are born and leaders are made, but I am born to be a leader, and the people of Nyamina will make me a leader. So we went in for the campaign. I am somebody, I always think of it. Because ntara campaign wala nka fo na mole ko alkana na opinion killing to mention alkana mo lahidi kuma yalan ko ntakala because we all know council we don't have salary nka allowance soto so alkana lojang ali mo lahidi kuma yalan ko ate work la because during the by election some people came here uncountable promises e waleke so wala yatin na past parliamentary election adura mol blokon so I don't want you people to be promising. So on Tata Wanyamo, there is this guy me along for Michael Babala. Sorry. He wanted to say something that he's promising them. I just went and
took the mic.
No, I just went near him. I told him that whatever that you are telling them, who for Gali me along ko tell hot the soma because if I am elected, the salary will not give them that development. And we all know Gambia is very hard for one to support another one. So Kanamollahi defender. So the man was just mad at me. I said, okay, that is true because if I promise them, I am struggling right now to deliver to my people. If I was promising them today, I will not have that group name there. So we went in and the final day, the election day, it was very easy, but then anytime ngamira nyamina nkole bata menta kentala kolto buba I sleep suto nyin nka sinol bar sino nyin ka doya because ngam mira nyamen sunkaro kono musu jamal ka bole distan na kata karte fayla dol bijela sunte woleta inela muske mal problème soto dol bijele konol le belano ila konol tinyata dol bije wulu wala dingol bantaw kon dol bijela comme fenko se sareto se ma dol bije se boyno yewo problème soto all because of me nta kunden kelem so it is just very jikole so exactly mudiningoti nyaonya bari ma jibe ko among futu diningole we will not vote for her but we see something in her that she will be with us so election on nata doro nga kero ipo wintale there are certain polling stations me ana ko mboyta jere but nga jibe nyamen ko come if everybody in Nyamina voted for me what akela na kairoti because Demba is the example here Demba he was loved and appreciated accepted by every Nyaminanka. Because if Demba was alive, Bibi Nyamina, what we are lacking here, near that Demba Benon is in power. Tambi ngawosotoleje. But it's just
So how was it like with the MP after helping him to secure first 2 years and the second term? What was his role? Munemala role to be elected.
Yalo momo ila ngani yung menti. What you feel like doing to somebody that is what you will do. Because I was expecting ko intending birombe boyla nyoka na kata kuo kuge fo ngasira ngosoto fo ngakuo kuge. So ningaje yalo kom ibe electionola melun manteriela janika soto niya soto ini wala ka keterelti. So I was expecting them to be my very best friend ever in Nyamina jet because I stood by him ngamol bebula mole kuma fo dole na fulo landing kana support barin ko no I have to support him but alfa le yendani so I was expecting ko afanan kom lota kan nyami afanan be lolan kan wonyam bare ngaje ko he was not active so I just said in good faith because people of Nyamina will not vote for me because of him they voted for him because of me because we all know so I will convince the people of Nyamina to vote for him but he cannot stand anyway, I my quota, who go, let's vote for Maimuna.
Did you inform him when you were campaigning?
Yeah, he was aware because come nga call kay ko mbani nila but then yalong come I respect chain of command. Anything that I will do, no matter what, he is my MP there.
Yeah.
I will just consult him, go, honorable, this is what and I want to do. So if you agree, fine. If you don't agree, then we see how. But then he was like, it's okay, then it's fine. So I was expecting he will be the one to sponsor me up and down, my clothing, my everything, but maybe he was not having the finance, that is why. But then even if he was not having the money, but he could still be present there and people recognize him that Maimuna lota birom ka nyame birom fana lota ay nyama. But so atadung man na kom majibe ko there is haters. Come I just see come me molle better la come ka for yalong MPs and honorable councillors. We are not that much friends because
I know. Yeah.
yes, so for birom
for development purposes.
Exactly.
That people will praise you when you bring development.
Exactly. So
which should not be actually. But so saying inata win election or itata council. Molko mayona problem was here. Council fana another issue sorry. But munana how did you started the work at council first before you'll have issue with that?
Yeah, Janjamuri area council CRR South, yalan CRR Mufulati North and South.
Yeah.
But na council is very poor. Comme revenue fenko ni bedo yata. Continue bilka man kolka benden ka fogale ko intellectual alliance alliance because
they have a lot of money.
Exactly, they are doing wonderful. Yeah. So it's not easy being there because Tato Jele Sanje killing few months, mon mang hani fen sambanna wodolto. So every sittings I just complain to them that we are here taking money, we are doing this, but then we are forgetting the 60% that we were doing campaign. That 60% will go back to our people. So where is the 60%? So, you know, myself alone, I cannot fight with 12 councillors out there. So they will be the one to approve. Because if there is something which is very important for the people of the Gambia, not even CRR or Nyamina, but Gambia is bigger than everyone here.
Yeah.
So ni atara koku na saje kom nyanta ka voting ke. Fanang kan na skata dango kele, let me convince other councillors ko let them not vote for this thing. Because councillors have power. So if they vote for anything, like resolution or katal. So this is how they do things. So for intending it's not easy. If you are saying the truth or if you want to deliver to your people and others, Allah ambition on Allah mirar ya Allah fenkol ni mankini ya. Ite kundin kilin ka batal. Sakante kilin ka ke musote o council kono ji amang so na ya doro.
So what exactly happened? What was the first issue in the councillors?
Yeah, the first issue was about our chairman's vehicle. He wanted a vehicle, so we are having that council meeting ko anyanta ka motor soto. So ye motor la price wol penge motor saba. So inata ka motor be for atanko gale ko motor nyinde ila amount will be certain why not nga ji duma. But other councillors were like, we have to go in for the quality instead of quantity. Because the other car was 9, something like that, 1.9 or 5, 2.5 and 4. So the other one said, and let's go in for the quality instead of quantity. I just told him, what quality instead of quantity? I think we should consider our people before we buy a vehicle of $4 million.
Because it's a poor council. Yeah.
Exactly. So it is our poor parents that will pay this money. So it's going to be a very bad decision for you, me, and our upcoming one. So we are going to disturb the next council that will be here. So we also have to consider our poor parents. Because niyamoy iteka moto million na nisang. Sila kendo le bebul. Because tol be adan kungu silo nying chiamano bota voltol. Ate dia la fay moto e tara janjambura doron ni kota stotem. Fo moto nyina kombo fay ta jeto. So sila kendo mon soto wo 4 million ni nga wo fenke. Misadi no man sala mon ma ko e do mani la fay silo nyi dada molyo before ka moto ko. But inte kundin killing so they were like we have to vote. So out of 12 councillors nta doron ni dan kungu councilor le man voting ke. Nko gale konte I will not vote for this because I cannot took an oath for the people of Nyamina. Ngana jang ngamoto approve chairman kundi kilo min bota Nyamina fangolto. Lopitanol kono boro tije, lopitanol kono hanifin tije. So you expect me to vote for a vehicle of 4 million. I will not do that. So it all council on Nataka, of course. As I told you earlier on, comme itol le sembo sotonde
Yeah.
so inata nan
majority carries the vote.
exactly so itol eten o nyata ka approve ntene dankungu kanso ko kana approve because you know where we are from afana ko ata approve so this is how ku problem on you kuma seta so janni wo fana yatara this 60,000 council ya di molma momo eta ala dollar on vet ko we fen ko fembe kalaje so chairman ko take woto ako councilol nga cheko sa safe councilol to yala anu LGA ma wo local government ma wo comme ward account win nyanta ka wala safe so they were like what councilors agree on is what we will do so inataka councilol la to yal safe and inataka chekol di yes everyone 60,000 every councilor 60,000 and in nominated ones I think they were giving 40 I don't know 50 to another nanga CEO, the former CEO of Janjambore, Sambali, ako gale ko what Maimuna said is true sign. Nga fenko nyinta nga ke ward account hold. Bari yalong kom ni mo wasa ibuka ala tento because then many of these councillors were seated at home. Imantara do kwal. Bari ning karo fata ajawata nyawunya hani 5,000 basotlan every month. So why will you go in for something me yalong ko wandi fengole moti because it is our parents that are paying tax every month and every time.
So the money was put to their personal accounts?
No, a check was written in their personal names.
Oh,
okay.
So inata ka okay national ya post no janna fatu network. So after national audit nata ka Sambali called the former CEO. So akai ko check all element to sa fe councilor to ya murundi science. So then I mamfuta hani wa bikefa. So na pejo kono njeleta after nkoko you see he who laugh last laugh the best. Nko gale ko I told you very well. So the former vice councillor there Haruna Bari anin council mol yalon communicata fenti bota je torok inin ni ku yakatara nyol. So abinda council criticize kan ne ka kuma dol fo e ka mol nen fo nata ka audio dada ngai ko stop the nonsense you are doing. Ajawera nyaonya inyanta kela waso muronde alama ala le keja bundi je dalilo le atina keje so nata na councillors are accusing kon teleka information di Haruna Barila so nata na kami ngao Jallow kerek I screenshot that into the on my phone and I sent it to our page so wato le ngaje chairman yembonde group ko after nata na fo mbesilo kan one councillor call me chairman yembonde group ko no njela tan kai so ken kai so it kai but it's normal kai ko yalong dunia be nyawonya moye jem fengo fenarek molla ambition sa not same guy he is all I am young so one all something cannot destroy me I have a long way to go so ntara suo kono nyanta ka cheko mun that very day bari comme council ya tar mol be say tele foy officers soro so nata na nkoko say mbato nga bula fo soma fano ketam best mbita fo silo kan then I receive call from Ibrahima Jara King FM ko waye nyinen ka should have interview with him so mbe eyale already I cannot say I will not have interview because ni wote ba fola ko I am guilty walante fongale yatina moto ni approved ta ko do nyin jida to wato mbata je fon pareta den ngannata ka cheko ni moronde to kami ngo cheko ni moronde janni woto fango Piaman asked councillors kante bondi as establishment chairperson imagine as the only female councillor I'm the establishment chairperson there but yente bondi establishment because come ye member for establishment is the powerful committee in every council so itata ke la kuwal ken kontonta data ka konton wala doro idol tara chairman official la dugu ke je rek inata koko what we agree on let us follow it I forgot to bring that minutes here then you will see then we want to remove Maimuna as establishment so ndebe bantambe sala to ngamoyle people were arguing ni be wuri kan ko gale ko this childish molbe Dawood and council we always argue wakamunta ko nawo badingon so we are there after modo konyo ko dum konyo to ibela kundingo kande ko gale ko I know very well ko kabinga wuro mi ngal ko yente bondi kilin wala ye fenne fonye me yalan ko modo ye njabe la colt so I went in there ngi ninga konyo ko yetele bondi what establishment I just laughed and said fine but you can never remove me to be a councillor as far as councillor is concerned that portfolio is me until the 4 years is done it's fine so ngake wonyama other councillors were like so imagine ni yente bondi establishment chairperson na vice bijele you have to replace him but you take somebody from another committee you won't because it's not easy
No,
it's not easy like that huh?
It's not easy to be honest because so what is the after this problem you about this vehicle issue so inara modo in Sunday or manasa
no yalong come iko mo hama dua jabo ala le wolo because the people of Nyamina ye kuba le kente naman ke mbama ni fami yulo mammoje me kuba kenye ko Nyamina ko because buba ya jibe teni mo jama ilo yete kundin kilingota ye tombo. You have a very, very, very student thing to do for them. If you iniyatara hakilo be like mira kaburo fanankon. So I cannot just sit and see these people here 4 million motosan. So I told my people nga nyamin ntara nyamin an kole anko gale ko this problem ninchi amana motosan tanta we resign. Because you know you don't do that. Ko gale ko sign. One thing you guys will do is alima ko do alto. Ngo gale ko to nyalam nin pota cancel aliyem fo itol be cancel wa filal. That is very true. Ko gale ko one thing moto be san nante be resign. I wrote those ones for nga be sort. But good people you can call California if you resign ibe cancel wa filal. It is a saw moment ibe watala. You don't have to do that. So alata ko la nga wo duwa ke for sign them councilor fa ngonata kal kabi ko checkol ni murundi ay safe what account to councilor kuma ta ka ji duma ko we will not approve that vehicle anymore. So they are like, I just tell them that is not my business.
They remember the commission actually.
Exactly. No, not if you remember. You know, they were bright before they vote in.
Oh.
Because they were informed that come here promise to check on you to abekela toliala. Because we all know money.
That's a tactic. That's a trick. That's a trick.
Now I understand.
That's a trick.
Exactly. So kapri moto nata dung what account ko do beselaji. So ikuma calling kum.
Ila mabugo bon.
So I don't want to communicate on saka. I don't want to be hypocrite.
Yeah.
So ikuma jata foko I will not vote. You go gale ko look. I am not a hypocrite. The whole world know that I will not buy this 4 million vehicle for chairman because during his campaign he was the one I was with him. Yeah, like for Birom. But what I did for Suleiman Sawane was more than Birom. I was there and then I take a CRA South for Farat only. Lunkilin what sort of the manta campaign. But I did everything possible because laftamina NPP la kano ani mansala kano. I did that because mo kula jay na dama gor. Boran mantam dama gor. Dama goli. So nte fanang ngana foro ya wapi. So unka chairman ko in that case unka ko you were saying that you work and retire. You have million in your account. Why not you withdraw 1 million, you go and buy a vehicle for yourself? Then you can give us peace. Because here our poor parents cannot be paying 4 million vehicle for you for the next 3 years. We cannot do that for you. In fact, we will communicate to the and then okodo fango man just on the loan nyantakela.
Loan for the vehicle?
Loan 11 million. So 11 million ye bansan na guest house banfomalo ye work cancel, ye work cancel and they choose the vehicle of the chairman. They are like, yes, chairman was MPs are driving 3 million vehicle ministers. I told him you don't compare yourself with MPs and ministers. Minister is appointee. It's appointed by one party. You are elected by the people of Sierra. At least you have a vehicle that you are struggling with. We cannot be giving you fuel, everything, and you still request for a vehicle of 4 million. And your councillors approve a vehicle of 4 million for you. So what you nata Sierra, Momo yala councillor, you guys don't have to do that. Come they think I am their enemy, so inataka wo grow chaton fe. Even if I say something in council problem, you can nenne ka fonyembe lipala pirim para, but they don't have the right prebulo manta because I'm voted by my people. Apart from chairman who voted for me there, I do I'm rude or I'm stubborn. Not that day. The people who voted for me, that is the people that I am in representing. They are not all those people. But it's like chairman, he just failed us as council. Because if we are all 12 over 12, 13 over 13, we are all NPP. We should set a very big sample in Janjambure. But if chairman
so
is
the entire council is NPP.
We are all NPP. But if somebody say A, other will say D, which is not right. If you always remember you are voted and you know that kuoku mukonti polti. Kaburo kono mol jamal bijele fata janela tambe ban. Dipitel bije dol fata janela tambe bala nike mirako. Tenyantaka na tamne na banda konti bole bije kaburo kono mo iwarata nyaunya itete 10 meters total. We are all going in one.
That is the biggest konti bole.
Exactly.
Bigger than the commission.
Taka yalo the reason why people are failing. Buba kurano kulianya moye kurano dila. Niaje ngang kabina kalendir lunga. Nkumbota na nomination lunga nkumbota. Mfama kunye ko dunole be bulo kono. Niye kurano ta dinni merento ngaji be kunna sanjo mambaso to mando kotensor. Nge kurano dinanante ngankali. Ngamira ko jumani jumalbe makoila. What I promised my people ko. This is what I will do for you.
Yeah.
Because ko gale ko I will give you justice. Tonyalem, and that is what happens. Nko gale ko development nata nyawo nya ni atara be atata council nim keya soto muso ba soto andun tol muso aliente se wol. So ni atara nga woji be ko councilol be sembodi kan chairman easily forget that he is voted. He think he is appointed. Election is fast approaching. If you do good, you stay in peace. If you do bad, it will still haunt you.
And after that, I understand that after that problem, you went for, is it months without council meeting? Or
yeah, I think we stay for 3 months without council meeting because inte bondi group kono mbaka information ota. So I think he have interview with you.
Yeah, I had interview.
Kafoko actioned the bane Tostan and others. They call him to confirm ko that is not true. So Unko Galeko is fine. I am a politician. For ni mon man criticize don't take mo kendo.
He said you create problems when you go to their meetings.
Exactly. So I will create problems if they don't want to give us development. They are there for their interest. I have to have problems with them.
I am loving this woman. Oh Lord.
I am not voted by them. Kabi ka kurano di my mouth will be kurano mutagulo.
No, I'm a fan.
No, see, that is how things have to be.
Oh Lord.
And honey wo problem continue. So chairman left to interfere na wodo la puerto. You know he's from Piñay.
But can you clarify this Tostan? Yin Tostan ko aning action aid you want? Action aid. Muna kita munati na ka foko woye banle.
No, I didn't bubble interviews or no. So another a girl accused, but they call him. Kafoko he should go on air. Ka Senayan Dimonma. Nko galeko no, don't worry, it's okay. Abula moli muta moja wolti dori ba jala den.
What was the allegation?
The allegation is new didn't ban Maimuna sis.
Send meetings.
Now they reported Maimuna to the council that the council should not send Maimuna to their meetings because should they create problems. According to Chairman Milungwa. But after the interview,
lafta minye senaya munati na Maimuna betal action aid or tostan la mitino. What relationship is there?
Like council.
We are partners.
They are partners. Yeah.
Okay. For example, then they are workshop ni.
Yeah,
we want 3 councillors, 4 councillors from the council put them.
Okay.
So that is what.
And she's the only female councillor there. So normally when events come, so she will always be there
Always,
because she's the
because
only
they want
female.
parity. Yeah. When they say okay, send a male and a female, obviously.
Yes, she's the only female councillor there. Yeah.
But was there any letter from these organizations to say you should not attend their meeting?
I called those people from after the link that you sent me, forward gale, but they communicate to him. But let them just it's fine. He is my elder, no matter what. We are from Nyamina because Nyamina dim full ni be kale kandoro mo kana dungi tema. So I decided to let go. But I let go, but at he don't let go because Amamoto Soto mena he thinks Ndale at Amamoto Soto. And it's very true, yes.
And wear it with a badge of honor.
Exactly. Yeah. But he is still
true.
in that fight for Alaktakan na committee, na VDC committee, dissolve ko. He is the chairman of Janjambure. I have the right to do this. He's from Piñay. Piñay VDC in task force from 8 months back. So chairman, I myself, the councillor there, chairperson there, I don't have right because the VDC dissolve, not talk less of him. So he want to interfere. So another councillor skin na wodo the William bypass. So I wanted to take them to court. Come legal action ta kono bari alon come ni sonta ake ala nin kila kama ala kila buso fenke because mbama ka fonyego ni buso ta ala ka hatale ni ali pa ala yala ni nganna buso landi ala belli pankan. I wrote a petition against him. I took one to the Ministry and National Assembly.
So they dissolved the VDC?
No, they are working on it. Even his brother, I'm seeing he is on the commission today. I don't know, Sana Sawane, something like that. So they just formed task force, WhatsApp task force, VDC Le Bondela.
For what reason?
But which
he
VDC?
Just didn't like.
All the VDCs or your VDC?
No, my VDC, his village, where he is from. Come, Atebota was hate konole VDC ni mupo mandia whatever, I don't know. Okay, whatever that I later somebody councillor kaiko. Ni later manna ni silola because Maimuna na la kunja na la kulbali ya mume. Abuka interfere one the water. She have no business with someone's word. But her word, if you interfere dorom, itenata ikala kola ketojel. So ni later should go back to the committee. Let them consult Maimuna. Let them give the letter. Maimuna should be the one to bring it on the table. And we are not going to debate this over. So Kabiya, for he was like, that is, he helped see any councillor push and pull sort of jail. So I was like, this, if any councillor discuss this, I am having problem with you. And if you dare mistake and go to my word, we have problem with you. So last council meeting, there is this councillor because I told him the truth. Someone's word is not your word. Itala word be damento danje to kuoku dandula. So I have boundaries. Nyamina people, nobody put you point your finger in Nyaminanka, ntenga si nga tenku bin Nyamina is dangunku west. Nyamina is my Nyamina. So you don't have to interfere. And he was like, he will beat me. I was like, no problem, try it and see. Because this is it. And right now the petition is at the ministry, so they will be the one to take action. Because he don't have right kafu kwa BDC bondila because ate lafta sawane kunna ko ikeje wala ate lafta le sane kunna ko wala kumba kunna ko ikeje. BDC al sate mollo ye wo form. He don't have any right absolutely kafu kwa benyinkel.
But does he know that the hamnane okay, so dissolve the BDC visa. You are still the elected councillor, right? So any other VDC boom constitute, you are still going to be the chairman of the
He don't even have right to dissolve any VDC.
No, I'm just saying, because in his mind, according to what you're saying, in his mind, he's the chairman. He wants to do that. You understand?
have the power
to get back at you.
Exactly.
So let's say even the people agree to scatter and dissolve that VDC. You know, another VDC will be constituted. And when that VDC is constituted by law, as the elected councillor, you know he doesn't have that power to remove you and take an ordinary person who's not an elected to be the chairman of the VDC.
That is what he did, because he delegated some people to go to my ward and they boycott me. Instead of I be the chairman, he took somebody called Sana Sambu to be the chairman of that VDC. It's interesting.
No. That's what, you know, the law is very clear. Like, if the village have any issue with the VDC per se, there should be a specific group, for example, a constant team in that village, who should write to the councillor, because the councillor is the care of the WDC, the World Development Committee.
I know that.
So is the concerned committee, the concerned youth or concerned whatever, should write to the councillor to give the complaint of that VDC, that maybe they are not doing AGM or maybe they are not doing things which are to the interest of the village.
You're explaining to me or to the people?
No, I'm just explaining to the people. You know, so you know, from there, no, I can explain it to you. So from there, the matter will go to, you will take the matter to the general council or to the WDC committee. You know, you also have a WDC committee, which is chaired by a councillor also. So you take that matter to that WDC committee, and that WDC committee take the matter to the general council for the general council to vote. So he doesn't have that power as a chairman to say that he is going to dissolve any VDC. He doesn't have that power. So why?
Al kacanya tengkunde jam because ministry asked me to respond. So nin responda ministry ministry then we work over it. But I know ministry is watching.
They will do the right thing.
They will do justice because his role as a chairman is for the people of CRR South. But the ward is my ward. Myself, I don't have the right to remove any VDC or any member there. But he also don't have right to interfere in any VDC because that is what we stated. Nganying meeting was total until we were giving certificates. So he just like amalafta kapenke mendiata and it's not right that everybody in leadership we should set some rules. But then
problem.
We are on it right now. But
so Nyamina happens to be area mialonko ajata bakale. I know Kabrinta I was in Nyamina.
You know, call my mama cook it wrong. But ajatale.
No, it's no.
I withdraw. Thank you. Maimuna, can I see that book up in Nyamina Jata?
I was waiting for him to complete, then I would ask him to withdraw.
You know, my mom is from Nyamina. Nobody told that Nyamina Jata. But look, it's a place me alonko Molmang Sembosoro, just like other places back in. Because Nita, even ila farol de Katadam and farol to Nunto, I actually went there, even ila salol mo problem mo leti, mol kata, musul Katadam and in farol de Kadun Giole Konokatambi. I've seen all this around the Papa end, and yeah.
Wow, people cross them to the other end.
Yeah.
I heard that there was a time some people drowned there or whatever, a pregnant woman drowned there.
It's a very difficult area.
Yeah.
But with all these difficulties, after I happen, and you people still believe that if you should follow government. You should not oppose government. Your people still believe that. Is this still the notion in Nyamina? But first start with Albe Munkolea Kule face right now.
Yeah, Kolea Kul, they are uncountable in Nyamina. Because Sila Ku will in the first problem with it. kurango kay polol nga polol dele do. I know kurango nyimu national equality was putano at any given time, you can say. But polol fanan nata nam fo dalaba, yalo nana fanan lopitano be woltole.
Yeah.
And aman bisuru kundal to fo tabanani. So that is my concern right now, because yalo you can communicate to them and they will not give the information to the president. But what I am saying is, Nyamina, we are not divided. Nyamina, we are one. If you give Samba dalasi, you have to give Yero another dalasi. Because polol nata no for dalaba iman dum lopitano be nyame lamina we have only 2 clinics there. Wolem pinyaiti and in Nana. And Nana ika wole gana use. Nana ba. Yes. Nana ba. So ni yata kurango polol nata no for dalaba iman dum Nana iman dum wosurwa kunda karte gana siyata dame. Voters so gana siyata dame. I would just call that as next election we will fail. Because people like me, I will not stand in the presence in front of anyone nga may quota nga wuliya for moy, because killing ni nga kurango ni jiyo soto kama ni nga kurango ni silo soto we are fine, but ni yatara silo nyimbe promise kan ne lungolung we are hearing comme abe kela bari kurango nyim polol dandulato nyanta ka futa ni nyamina ton kon nanol belto ni yatara itambita fo dankunku fo itata nan fo sambak bato ni nyanta ka nana fanya na silo male fo ay pinti tabanane ya understand. So ni woto kita ye kurango fanan ke silo nyin choya silo fo bato right now kunun ko nga councillor kolle ko be jedo ko kanne, because sa foko distano nyim molka dunga konole ye fenkendo dum, because I went there the other time International Women's Day. I have one program in Nyani ntata ninjela bari bu wato nyato ala nga silo nidle anu Mansakunda, they all know very well ko bari even if I will blame Mansakunda, I will not blame them, I will blame our MP. Imagine ite dim follow janik ila din labang ika accounto yele ila dim follow nyanta ka kuke way follow, because Nyamina West is the first MP wala MPP men soto wor. So ni ya tara inata nan kuwo ku buban man dama fir man suma gene ma gis yene deka ñu ngi am Nyamina amun dama de joy, because lalla our people are going through a lot. Nyamina is hot right now, so demi fofu non ni data jeto kando nyin ala fenko nya be futala fu 45. Understand? So ni yata nga kurango soto nga sila kendo soto. Mbe fala mansay. And I know President Barrow, he is a good person. He will help us. But the people around him will never want Nyamina to have development. I will say this. Yes. Because if they want us to have something, Nana Lopitano binyum jeleto. I called you, mfana ngenyi ninka buma mako de marol. And you transfer me to somebody else. And alata kola itala yente samba damento nata kasoto woltol. You understand? So president wa yafole congress lunga lako. NPP al buko nyo support wala mala problem oti. And the UDP members will men lafta ko batiro samba Nyamina jeto. And no man dia NPP ngole.
You actually thank Watson Gambia.
Exactly. Watson Gambia did wonderful. Watson Gambia token do men soto Nyamina West B. Wallahi lazim Nyamina model Birom so and myself, we don't have that good name there. Because imagine Lopitano, there was a time most about Bantanyala or Lopitano. I'm asthmatic. Ning asthma ataja nang kala fala. Every time be kane wala mbel banyulunde. So nga jibe ko, I lobby to them. Nga fogale ko, we need only 4 batteries, less than 100,000. They can help us with the battery without the president being aware. But the president, they want the president to give them hand to hand. And ni atarante bubante laftelal. Nim nene konye ko buba nyinyi mba fole ko jani be futal buba la nyim fen ko fele, just use it. Nimol ni lafta President Barrow la, they will help President Barrow to give development to the people of Nyamina West. I don't know for others, but Nyamina West, we need electricity, we need good roads. But kuo kumasoro. And what they do is they refer me to them. Imagine if governors, MPs, and other big men are like Councillor, it won't be tell do quality. It tell them development fen call. Nkam fango jibe ngavo ha barakole benda wala tina, they are saying that to me. But what I am asking, what I'm saying to the president is, Nyamina people, we are not happy. We are not happy because silonying ay wato memmen for molma silonying manna. Kurangonyim polol ay dandi damen to amandia Nyamina kole cartel ganasiata dame polol manta wolto. And the ning kurango man futa wolto 4 time election o sita. It's a no-go area for NPP. Because it is our people who said this. There was a time barim kana kuliola sibito. Friday and tata na surwa kundar. Boys all, they respect me so much so that they don't call me Maimuna, they call me honorable. Honorable kaifi ñu wax la suñu problem. Honorable gis nañ poli dala ba gis poli jaaren way ñun agot fi. Ntene ngal bije fo ala la wan sudu. Nko gale ko ni ala sonda. I will lobby try by all means. Ko nga jibe man kaya moy ko to nyalem for dada labang, for dila labang, for whosoever bang, ye polol dandi dalabay, ma dundi nana, ma dundi jaran na silo kan surwa cartel siyata jeto, ita you know. You understand? There is 2 polling stations surwa kunda, anin nana la polling station, hechi nene mamboy what, NPP nene mambo, for malik sola ni pass election. So ni mang je si kurang okay, chola si ona man dada, and this is not from me, it is from the people of Nyamina. It is a no-go area for NPP, not for the president, because your executive, they are not doing justice for us. During the by-election, they went there, the uncountable promise. Do you know that Ninta Nyamin because say na man carton chick packet or some by-election, they give uncountable promises in Nyamina, none of them is fulfilled. Bohol dol bijele kumasata ke sinne wo boholol belarinje. All thanks to Wason Gambia. Even right now, they are trying to help me with empty tanks, and I communicate to my MP, let him help us. Nga tanko di molma. Boholo is expensive, but it tanki kenso ngobuba. That one is too cheap. But niya they'll be like, honey, mba the president before the president. Why not you? And you are pretty, so you have the money. The president cannot do it all. This is the Gambia. We have to help one another. President ngani be molmale, bari menul ba koma. They don't want Nyamina to have something. And this it's not from me. I am sent from by the people of Nyamina. We are not happy. If we don't see electricity and Choya Road black, it's no go area for NPP. The next parliament.
This is a stronghold for NPP actually.
Exactly.
What is the condition of your clinics there? I know you have clinics.
Buba, Sainten International Women's Day, Mbota Nyame, Nathan and Suto, or Nato Lapidano. Imagine Monani, Musunani, Konobel. I'm sorry to say this. Musunani, Laran killing Nebije, Musoka Wulu. Sorry to say it. Musu kilongo le wuluta santo. Kilongo nye wuluta duma fulo nye they are struggling.
Allah Akbar.
That very minute nga modo ko nkai ko nana mol mako hani laram fulati wala sabati. Nga modo nyine ka konye ko wala laram is 30,000. I communicate to Wason Gambia about, and I know they will help me. So do you think Ntebe Tarla Wason Gambia is not the government in Nyamina? We are not in for Wason Gambia in Nyamina. Yeah. We are working for the government. We are in for the government. Mansa kunda memmen nati molen lafta nyina ka nyine. Birom na la kole ya kuobe, Birom do absolutely nothing in Nyamina, but we still vote for him. Anu kote hane na lota Nyamina people will vote for him because they believe control man lafika mansale oppose. We don't want. But they should also consider control fana multi. We are paying our taxes every day.
No, but don't you think you people should change that notion?
Anyway, we will change it if you don't have electricity and choya silo mandada. Yalong kom ni kata tonya fola teraki buka teri soto. The reason why ante man teri soto.
Become very lonely.
Yes, man teri soto. Amanka consulti, amanka hanidula kiliti. Either you know we communicate. What's on Gambia one night naka diamu dorong. Feya kuotong kaiko. I'm struggling. Akonye Maimuna, you are very stubborn. Na kachata well. Nkai ko sumo lopitan bi dia struggling. Akonye send man lopitan minyata. Nkai did it. Nkai bugu manga expose. Ma akonye na kodef. Akonye kon bay ko fo. Kachana meta kata over 14 minutes. Sa akonye ko. Ilafta mina nkai bateri kilim wala fula doron. Dang kore lampo imal. Hani suto. Ikela mobile le niteng. Ninta taran Nyamina. Nana. Nkai tar lopitan olto. Fo suwe iku ngana ngase ngal.
Kurangote ye.
No lie there. There is solace.
But the batteries are spoiled. So that's why they...
I'm telling you. Yeah. I have communicated to them. Buba gaji go ni momo bole ak Wason Gambia. Ma call nyonyo wako guy. The benda night la. I could not even believe that man. He told me that I'll give you 2 batteries. I went to Bundung garage. Man for talk. Me part after I call kote koko. Let call this man. Tell him to bring another 2 batteries. I was like, wow. Dema joy si mure. My sister ya ule hao. Dema joy ya joy mahalane. We are in for the government. Baro def ko de yegde. Dañ ko de wax gaay pour ñu agalé ko Baro waye Baro naka la ko yégué. This is how Baro dina yek ne comme we need something.
Oh, speak to the camera. Baro watches this.
Yeah, Baro watches this.
Right now Baro is watching us.
I know he
watches this
program.
Baro
ding ma call so fi joggé nga ne ma su gaay call nañ ma ñu ne li ak li ak li. Baro is a fan of Bantaba. So speak to him la dega.
Baro mo gëna bëgg gaay Nyamina. Baro but then he is not informed about Nyamina. All what they want is give me money. Put them in themselves. We the people.
So now the question is MPs, then they and this constituency allowance.
Constituency
there is constituency allowance and there is constituency development.
Wow, exactly. So so the constituency allowance. Now I'm the constituency development fund. So ñaar yoyu nonu soko bolé won. Understand nga? Munta jënd batterie
mun na indi courant sax light sa mun na ko indi fofu
dama ko yombalal rek dama ko yombalal so lan moo tax ñu war a ñàkk batterie bi nga xam ne téléphone la ñoo jël ñu taal ko pour jigéen mu wëcc.
ana yow dégloo brand mu luwaas moto bi pour uti xaalis yow waaye loolu waay amul xaalis.
Okay,
Exactly.
you see, we will come to this. The reality is this: we need to do a reality check as a country.
Very good.
You see, this notion of someone bokala, we need Benala did it.
No, take it from me. I'm saying this live in camera and Hetty is watching. If no electricity, yon amut nyamina, it is no go area for NPP. Because Allah, just nga gor ak jigen, hani musoni ke nal fututa. Dimba yale atin nal fututa.
Did they promise you any hospital?
Ani nyatota. Baruntol kurangonteng, jionteng, hani bunya mon masot.
So futu me alo respect what tije.
Futu respect what tije. Dingo tije nyatota tije. Futu e janjandoro.
Okay.
So
government is launching, clinics, hospitals in places,
they told me put us ministry. But one thing I cannot. After we are the one paying. I can't more than. At least yeah, Kalamuta Kobni, because I met 2 people in Jarasoma during this by-election in Kia. I told them, they are like, okay, let me write things. President Barrow have a good heart for the people of Nyamina because anytime that I call it, but who is behind? More malong. All thanks to what's on.
But Maimuna, if you say President Barrow, I don't understand that word. When you say President Barrow, that is something I'm not going to be with you in that side.
And you have a right not to.
No. I have a right not to, right? But because the problem maybe you want to go,
Allah MP, there was a statement from even the other I think Balde of GDC. He was complaining about the diaspora voting. But were you consulted? The MP, did he consult you when he was voting against the diaspora voting?
No. Okay. Ngajele teleconadora because the National Assembly guys and Nikara notification ka send mal come I do watch them. But among them ponye something ngajele dorong he do so.
So was there any consultation around your area? Also?
No.
You don't
you are aware.
No, we were not aware.
So,
you know, but this is the thing. Some of these MPs, they lie.
Honestly, they'll tell you we did consultation. I went back to my people.
Stand there and say, I did consultation with my people. My people,
and
people told me, if you check their schedule, it's been months that they even drove to their people.
They don't go.
Wait.
They don't go to their people.
Let's clarify this. To be honest with you, most of our MPs lie.
Yeah.
These MPs, when they give bag of rice, you see it on Facebook. But you never see them posting their consultations. But they will always tell them, I'm consulting.
Yes.
All they do is they have a committee that help them. And those committees, they give them.
They don't have a committee. Some of them don't even have a committee.
Some of them does not even have a committee. Constituency committee.
Okay, yeah.
Party committee.
No, some of them don't.
What happens is, why I always say we fail because of them is because they have a party committee that help them endorse them and whatnot. That is it. But they don't have a constituency level committee that will help them.
Yeah,
so all their consultation is that. So if you are saying, oh, we consulted, hey, I consulted all my people, but we are not showing those images. But anytime you give one bag of rice, that one we see the images. That tells you they are just lying.
They are consulting. So I will start
consulting.
I will start with Nene. Nene, what is your reaction from starting with her political career?
Go! First of all, I say I love you in my American voice. I just love me some Maimuna.
Yeah.
This is what
I called Donald Trump for you. I called Donald Trump for you.
No, honestly, I am really, like, I've never spoken to you, Musumala meet or anything else, but of course I know that there is a Maimuna, the only female councillor, at your area council and things like that. But of course, Sunyo Amshubi, and we know, guess we know, we kind of do some little insights about the person and things like that. And the Jaffe Punga had a resident of your constituency or your ward, especially those who are not even in the same party with you, and they honestly tell you, oh, you know what? we're not in the same party, possibly support Mokowon or vote Mokowon. Why so then when it comes to Ligue Berekla, Botamit diga, Munna Kota Munga de Flinga Hamne Lula Nini and Chimon. You know what I mean? That they jafe, the Amlulu, but you get it from, time to time. Bohamne, the person is just talking Digante Mayala, not politics, not partisan thing, it's just a matter of law for wherever the person comes from. And I got that in regards to you, which I say, give it up, Honestly, you are one hell of a strong lady, girl.
Jeez.
Honestly,
Jeez.
you are fierce, you're beautiful, and listening to you talk about the issues, it's not about politics. Because Sunekwane, it's about partisan thing. Linga jam wanted yep, all you will sit here and talk about all rosy and dandy, knowing ne, why even though malo bu wex rek la waye di nga dem malo bi safnali te amu dara. I see a lot of people do that. A lot of MPs will come here off camera, they will tell you 1,000,010 things that are not going right. They will say it, but when the camera start rolling, new doors and deny suñ party li across the board now. When I say this, I'm not specifically saying about one party. All political parties, everybody, then they fight the interests of the greater good, and they want to defend their parties. They want to put forward the good image of their parties and not accept the realities. And what I see here is different. Yes, you acknowledge, I am a staunch NPP supporter. I affiliate with them. I stood under the NPP ticket. But you know what? These are the challenges you're having. Suma nit ñima votal yakarma ñu ko janku wantel, and that's what you are advocating for. And it's like the party had, I'll put it over there, it's all about my people. It's all about suma guy, suma nit ñima yakar ñima li. And that's what everybody should do. And you sitting here and what you have demonstrated, pour man lo xamne ñu bari dañ ci wara janga. Man impress na ma. Te jangé na ci lu bari. Du ne xawmako. And everybody else watching out there, especially when you are in nominated elected position, in any official position that you're supposed to serve the people. Oh God, you need to learn from this wonderful, formidable, fierce lady sitting here to show me I can support. But when it comes to the truth, I don't see color, I don't see individual, I don't see gender, I don't see nothing but the people. You have attested and showed me you are submerged in the service of the people that elected you. And lolu la muna neka, and lolu mo de neka sa force, lolu mo de neka sa weruway, lolu mo de neka sa dole. Dole yakar ci ken xam nga ne ñi la elect, at least gis nañ ne yaa ngi def ling leen santa. A place like Nyamina, man, honestly, when I saw ne ñom ñoo de cross ndox bobu nonu di dem from one place to another. Somebody talked about the fatalities that are happened there. But yet still you have an MP, like you say, regardless of all that is happening, they will still go and face nit ñi campagne waxaat leen yu rëy te dinañ leen electaat ñu yóbbu leen foofu. First and foremost, man dama fi nekk yow li nga defut ak jànkuwante yow nga ñëwaat taxaw di campagne ci ne ñàkk a jom la. Ak ñàkk a jom la ak ñàkk a gàcce. Man rus naa yéenay ma wax ne dama ko def defuma ko ma dellusiwaat pour wane suma kanam. Yéen san te fekk la ma wax dinaa ko def defuma ko. Dinaa rus sa pour ñu laaj ma ko. One ñàkk a jom la ak ñàkk a gàcce seen boppa. Two, nit ñi tam ñoo war a ne li olof de wax ne suma boppa ma la gënal du ne bañ naa la. Nit ñi ñoo war a njëkk a bugg a seen boppa xam ne dañ elloo yoon dañ ko elloo. It's their right. It's their fundamental right. Yoon bu baax is their fundamental right. Ndox bu set is their fundamental right. Healthcare equipped boo xam ne saa yoo fa demee you will meet doctors and nurses that are going to diagnose you and prescribe. Even suñu joxutee garab sax war nañ laa bindal loo xam ne boo demee si the next pharmacy nga génne xaalis nga jënd ko di nga am tane o nga am wér gu yaram. It's their fundamental right as human being. It's guaranteed by the Constitution. They should not be begging. It should be given to them. No matter how much the revenue or the taxes are meager there, but there is enough to be done there that lii yëpp dañ ko war a am understand nga li ñu war a am ni it's not taxes that is even supposed to give in to the it's supposed to be central government that is supposed to do certain basic things yoo xam ne joolu waru leen koo jooy then li ci des yéen ngeen xosolal ko ba ngeen lijjante ko ba and thanks to Watson Gambia they're doing amazing things but you know what Watson Gambia the government is a big critic of Watson Gambia. They only look at Watson Gambia, the things that they write against them. But they don't see the good things that Watson Gambia are doing that they are supposed to do because people pay their taxes to them. They don't see that. So poor man, it's honestly callousness, it's lack of empathy and sympathy. And you know what? To your councillor, a grown-ass man, like as young as you are, the only woman, I would have expected she'll be protected, she'll be encouraged, she'll be empowered, she'll be pushed to do more so that many other girls in Yamina will see, you know what, she did it, she got all that support instead of being fought left, right, and center, being tinted as the troublemaker, like Buba will say. Everywhere she goes, dafa bari trouble.
I am so
You know what?
very,
If it's going to take trouble for your people to get what they deserve, or be the biggest troublemaker.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I tell my kids? If you want to be a thief, right? You choose to be a thief. Be the best thief ever in the world. Or you better be recorded in the Guinness Book of Record. Be the best in what you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, imagine a lihe for battery, less than 100,000. You are advocating for a $4 million car to be bought for you. You write those things in a road board, understand? Kurung karang. I was telling a friend yesterday, National Assembly member. Some of them send moto in door, mbuka, because of money that's done area. Imagine, kumusta ang moto si lifetime, right? Nga jojinal ko anyata moto 12 million la nyata moto 3 million 4 million
4 million
4 million National Assembly members.
No, it's
No.
2.5.
No, the National Assembly
member like
what was the price?
It's 3.8.
3.8 million.
Whatever, exactly. Moto nga jindal ko ko
I think on official documents or the announcements it's 2.5.
Yeah.
But actually
It's
most
more than
people
that.
said it's not that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so ko da ko ndika jindal cycle muy daano ko jog muy burusu di fa tay plasta.
Dafa luas.
You understand? Nga jindal ko scooter, jindal ko speed bike before ngay ñew to karkay be jënd a Prado. But no, you jump all the way to Prado naka nga def di ko dal ba pare at the end of the day do xaalisam nekko ne lum liggéey la mu save ko for years mu jël ko mu jënd ko moto, you know, so kooku nu ko neex la ko dawale because mu ngi try pour impress, you understand, people unnecessarily. Girl, si nga teg sa tànka foofu la man yooyee ma ñëw ñaami na, okay? If I am able to mun nga change constituency nga comme ning de migrate nga change sa citizenship nekka leneen. If that is possible, I will look into it. I want to come to Nyamina, girl. And you know what? Nañ la, you know, and ning ko waxe, you know, man la fi ka keba so and things like that. There are certain things, it beyond keba so ning keba dia or keba, you know, soro. You know, it's about the right. At the end of the day, ku fi dee dañ la sul yo kena. Wo keba num la buga su taxawee si baamel bi buñ la sul dinañ la defa mu ngi toog di jooy bi pare mu delloo la gannaaw. Du la buga bi nga xam ne dina dugg si baamel bi ñu suul la moom bi ko dafa buga ñëw taxawa yow ci kanami yàlla pour seedeel la munta nekka. So looy mun a def ndax keeba la ndax dindingo la ndax kii la ndax musoo la xalaat si yàlla njëkka. Lan moo neex yàlla, lan la yàlla buga, lan la suma nit ñi buga amanke keeba su soore. And fu ma jeexalee rek mooy NPP, they are fond of this thing. I see and it's not me saying it. We had this meeting, all female candidates, aspirants or whatever for the National Assembly, right? With IRI. IRI and
I know them.
NDP, UNDP, whatever, you understand? So basically that this thing was, okay, they want to support the female candidates or whatever. And this was the NPP female candidates who were there. What they enjoyed, they complain, understand how they were treated, because almost all of them, right, most of them were forced to give chance to a man that they thought was the winnable candidate. They explained that day. And not only they give chance to the man, they were given forms to sign, right? To say, okay, should you not, because you're not elected or whatever, you will still support the person that has been elected, has been nominated by NPP, and you all would rally behind that person for that person to be elected. And you will not stand independent. You know, they brought
in case you didn't win during the primaries.
The primary, exactly. You know, some of them did not even go for primaries. They had to tell them to withdraw and allow the people to go for primary. They complain for no. You know, because man might ask the question, okay, so you don't believe you are the better candidate for your people and your people want you. So the party comes and say, no, nene bultahaw, bailen bubo mutahaw. Yo bugulo bubo mutahaw, and your people are saying, no, bugul bubo yo tahawal. Okay, by party B, you tahawal buba on the party ticket. Yo tahawal independent is your right.
It's not for NPP. Gambia góor yi ñoo bëgg ñu jigéen ñi romba.
Waaw ba moom dafa war a tànk si ede.
Gambia bëgguñ man bu ma taxaw amul luñ waxut. Xale la.
Waaw
man they would choose me over there. And here the most painful story is da nga di dégg comme ñu ngi wane nka ñi musoo support le man gisuma benn jigéen bu support su dul benn jigéen mooy ma foundation. jigéen boobu ñun amul lu mu defoo si lopitaan yi naanaa bi mu ray na mu ma sampal jàkka
ndeysaan
kooku rek te ñu ne first lady is supporting ministry gender social yi waaw ñu ngi support waaye man surtout anti Fatou muy Fatmata Jawara kooku rek lay kool xaaji guddi su ma ko koolee tu guddi mu jël Maimuna honorable lu xew mbaar jaama damaa jooy si moom affaire lal bi moom laa ko sant ma ne ko dimbal ma am benn la anti Fatou ma ne ko jigéen yaa ngee soona dañ dee wane they are supporting jigéen man te was a time I told them man moom am somebody I'm not everyone's friends I will tell you the truth I'm done with it comme man maa ngi support jigéen ban jigéen nga support man I see nobody ku ma support suñu Fatmata Jawara mooy ma foundation kooku rek support nobody
you know what man in the combos here they don't invite me they don't call me they don't include me they don't and everybody we are empowerment so many things you see here happening about women you know what I mean man who will say you don't know Nene is in town who will say I don't know the Nene is everybody.
I'm not journalist boo xam ne dafa bëggoon a dugg a kaddu.
But you know what they call me? They say I'm a disruptor.
Pour ma wax pour nga kuma fo ay kuma kulanda kon. Bari nga fay know.
Yeah, but Nene mom should be very thankful to CA for selecting him as a candidate without not competing with anyone.
Because of your gender bias, you are saying selecting him.
For selecting her to be the candidate for CA in circular. Yeah. So thanks to Dr. Cisse and the corps for doing that. Thank you. Thank you.
What is your reaction?
No, see, I can't back there. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Maimuna. I mean,
I'll send Kirfadi.
Yes.
Move Jibiro la side. I'll start send. You have nothing to say.
You are Jallow.
No.
I don't want him to talk.
No. I am very happy because I believe Aladiamo Musujama Bebaji Belbi. It's like abe hamodun lela pour ka dum politiko kono because tonala musolu fana nyande ke darun de politiko kono it's like ala lonya ala molie ayen lama nyande ko musol selono ila kabilo yele musol selono la sata yele musol selono la tundo yele anu nilo tae it's a kukeno yele ba nyaji be at last time so far Maimuna yi membe fo jang I some of the little development I menke kangaya I'm actually from the council passé, but through at the phone at the phone kato, through all inspiration, through all akadiamu mole nyameng, through all ninro, she was able to to take some of the development to to her people. So that is very good. So you see Dibitolu and members of councillors, Dibitolu and councillors. I mean, I think we need to be friends. You understand?
Not even think, we should be friends
as
far as our people are concerned.
Yeah, we should be friends as far as our people are concerned because one thing we need to understand. Councillors are the grassroots politicians. Closer than Dibitol. You understand? But that doesn't mean that Dibitol for Monsutia Mola. Dibitol for Sutiata, Katambi, let's say maybe Minister or President. So Governor answer. So so it Dibitol. I think ni left a phone, it a phone, a load lies strong. I mean, if I'm cutting the council bang, about the grassroots development of Menkela, and it a Kenyola. If I look near council for Dow Ranting, in a bit of Toba for jail because you are working closely with that, for going. But you see, a prolongment we must put in structures. Nimman structure will put in respect at the end of it, this is not going to happen. Because Dibito, Naba Nyama, Illa Tundoto, a development committee shuttle. And this development committee, a man kela political development committee. A man coming kapo ila political party oda man kela wallet. Inyanda development committee shuttle me alonko abekela representative from different villages. And those representatives from different villages, the best priya shuttle no is through the World Development Committee. If so, near councilor cop in. That council World Development Committee. I ask someone, you council World Development Committee, someone, new word Flalebeya. You put those committees together. You executive form as your Constituency Development Committee. If I look aside, whatever it is to be Menkela, along with those people, councilor will know it because councilor is a care of a subcommittee. But no man sort of, at the end of it, development no mean that card mole, it had lela. So at the end of it, Councillor me and Kabe Duma, abe naful nungu sotokan, abe kata nungu sotokan, no more close to the nyomba, nabe development no keka, you see it as a threat, because you look, imagine men keka thing is yanum for abena position on your. Well, it's not that, because you are elected. And she is also elected. You understand? You need to serve your people. She also need to serve our people. So need and you feel jealous of that. That is completely not fair. And when you they don't have those kind of committees.
They don't have rapport with them.
They don't have rapport with their committees.
It's not only unfair, it is
yes.
nonsense.
Yes, and again, and again, the thing is, if you look at
that way, it's nonsense.
maybe, and some of them, if you look at them, they don't even have proper accounts. You understand? Even proper accounts. One thing you need to understand, yes, Councillor development person, you understand? It's a bit of luar reality. You understand? But you can luar there are projects, government projects sold. It cannot to the parliament. It's a debate on me now. You should be able to lobby because Maimuna can sila ko for jam. Enough moment. Maimuna se sila ko kumbono in the council. But nintara to the parliament, to the central government. It debate on you sila ko kumbono.
Where the budget is.
Why the budget is being made. Yeah. But why the debate on you are not doing that? But I tell you, Maimuna, I blame you people. Because why I say I blame the people of Nyamina? I blame the people of Nyamina because we've all seen Brand when he was elected to be an MP. For 2 years, I worked in the parliament. But what I mean, someone to the people of Nyamina. He was not speaking in the parliament. I remember, I think, when he came, Luma Yakalendi in the parliament, Ulu, Kakabu Lum, Brandiamuta, Ayakal Kuranola, for Tamo Bebanta, Brandamala Lord, with a bunker idea. See, actually now, more kilometer call Saman Kotenke, Alena campaign your way Kotenke, Alam to the parliament. And I am telling you, you are saying here, Messilo Doku, Niala Silo Doku, Yala Leptaro Doku, Nale Brown Londi Kotanke, Yamilon Cole, Mukaya Matole, Nale Brown Londi Kotanke, Allah Lonko.
Can you please stop talking? I don't want to stop talking.
So how do you want them to Londi?
No, she is stopping me from talking. She is stopping me from talking, so I'll keep quiet.
Can you please don't talk? No,
Okay.
do not talk.
I'm like, go ahead. I'm like, go ahead.
Please, next, after election, go for parliament.
No, I'm too young.
No, you should.
What do you mean?
I'm too young to run.
She will go for parliament. She will go for parliament.
That's what they're trying to put in your head. Don't disappoint.
No, she will go for parliament. Don't worry.
We'll talk
She's going to school. She'll come for No, she'll go for parliament. I know she's going to lock ahead with my boy.
Oh, it's the same constituency.
Yes.
Hit the ball.
I would before I go to that, you see, age is nothing. Age is nothing. In fact, it's exemplified in the passing of, if it is Dean. How old was Ali? Ali. And we know the role he has played in Islam, isn't it?
Yes.
So even Islam tells, you see, God communicates to us in many ways, unfortunately, as he described us. Human beings are ingrates. They are not grateful. And they don't listen. They don't learn. Look at Burkina's president, the world's youngest president, what he is able to achieve. So forget about age.
That's my crush. That's my crush.
I don't want to push you. We are all young. We have been told that time and time. When I started first, it was I and Amun. They said you are young. You understand? Those things happen. But what I want you to do is forget about age. Try to do what you can. And I always tell people this. I love what you're doing. I've never seen
what you are doing is more than
but I believe in
No.
We will thank you out.
Okay, sorry.
The truth is, as a young person, try to work on yourself. Get more papers, try to do a lot of research, try to get more mentors, and do what you can. You see, I always tell people, yes, politics is the people, but the one who controls the heart of the people or the hearts of the people is God. And the truth is very lonely.
Very well.
Very lonely. The truth is very, very lonely. I also, before I come to what I wanted to add, you see, you talk about the Quran. I read the Quran just like all Muslims read. And I think part of what the Quran said is when the Quran was gifted to or given to the mountains, they refused. to accept it. Giving to other creatures, they refuse. Human beings took it. That shows how we are. And of course, the respect that also God has for us. But you see here, people don't think the Quran is anything. That's the truth.
Very well.
I cannot understand. Yeah, I cannot understand why you will use a holy book, the Bible, the Quran, the whatever that you have, and swear, I'm going to do this. And you go directly opposite. And still think you're a believer and God is there for you and stuff like that. So that is one of the reasons why most people don't have a good ending. Be it political, police, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they just don't want to, do the right thing. So if we are always thinking of our graves, it's important. You see, more kendo, more the at least we go with at least. Because any day you can go. So if politicians like you, young, are thinking that way, then that is encouraging. And we want to encourage you. All of us here are happy. And I believe the viewers equally are happy. The issue of President Barrow, sometimes it's not because he does not know. Yes, there are cases. But sometimes, for whatever reason, I don't know.
Who did you say is happy? Maimuna or the youths are happy? Which one did you say?
I said we are happy. The viewers.
The youth. I said the youth.
Why do you always interrupt people?
I withdraw my word because if not, my man is going to cut that part. That's why you are pushing me in here. No, the youths are not happy.
So, coming to your area, Councillor, there is a general problem in this country. Thanks to Watson Gambia and many other people, they are doing a great job. Yes, they are human beings like us. They can have some missteps here and there. That's normal. Okay, but they have a general good, a very greater good for most of the people in this country. And we will want to take the opportunity to thank them for that. They are Gambians like us. They're young people. They are also struggling.
Gambia any day in Sultan
And I believe most of the people are doing that.
Exactly.
And we
they're doing great.
And that's what I wanted to say. I think their transparency, that's why a lot of people
Don't
channel
like
their through them because they put it in just cause. And
They are finishing a lot of MPP boreholes now. I'm telling you that what Maimuna is saying. What Maimuna is saying is true. During campaign time, they will go and start borehole. You understand? I'm telling you, and some of these boreholes are not finished. It's true. I'm telling you that. But it's not only MPP Fernande. The other one,
in the absence of nothing,
I'm
right?
telling you.
It's okay for people to take boreholes. At least I'm doing Japandeko. But man, I've always been saying in this 21st century, year 2025, we should be able to have tap-borne water tanks running like everywhere else. The people in the Cobos having tanks, Nawek water. They're not better than the people in Nyamina and Kabada and all those other places. We're all Gambians. We're all human beings. We all have the same passport, the same ID card. So man, I want work to be done. Bega hamne, okay, you know what? Many sarangiriyala. You know what I mean? So you give them borehole. And when you're giving borehole, everybody will be celebrating. No, I want you to celebrate a tank. You open pipe, run it, shower. You decide whether it's hot water or it's cold water, like I do in my house.
Yeah,
that's the time I will celebrate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we celebrate World Water Day this year. So before 2026, West Coast region. Yeah. World Water Day. We celebrated World Water Day.
No problem.
Because
West Coast, they don't have water.
No. Do you know why we celebrated it? You understand? We're having a target. By 2026, we want everywhere in West Coast to have water.
Until you achieve the target.
No, we launch it. We are launching it. We launch it.
Okay, no.
We only 2024, we dug almost about 84 water. 84 water boreholes between West Coast. 84 become a council.
Let me celebrate this World Water Day.
World Water Day, Gio.
Yes. Just my little understanding. Nyamina, you have people in the diaspora.
Yes. We have many.
I advise or I suggest, I always tell people that see how you have your committees that would liaise, including your local authority. I know it's difficult coordination. This country is like that because people are selfish. But maybe coordinate with, as a council, with your local authorities. And you can even have what you call a regional pledge, where every year, all the people that actually, can scratch their bags can say, okay, this year I pledge $500 for council.
If they were given the right of vote, they would have done that.
No, I understand. That is one hell of a thing that we all don't like. They need to have that given to them.
If I call any diaspora, if they insult me, that day I will die. Because they email somebody.
Now understand. But at least they understand that it's not within your power. They understand that it's not within your power because you don't go to the assembly to vote. See how within you, within your own ward, how you get a kind of a data set of how many people are in the diaspora. Try to reach out to them. You can have something that you create for them so that they can channel. Even if it's going to be $100 per year, that's what they will pledge for the ward. It's organization. Nowhere develops without organization. So part of the reasons why we don't develop as a country is because we are not organized. And when you are not organized, you cannot go. Even God, he succeeded because he organized. That's why he did not send all the prophets once. He did not do everything.
Let me give them the hospital.
So I think a lot of the things that we fail to do as a country is because we are not organized. Try to do that is on your part. Council also can do some of things, do some fundraising, because if you don't have hotels, assuming you don't have what these people have. So maybe that's an issue. MPP is not a party that is good for this country. I want you to look at MPP critically and see how you can move NPP from MPP to maybe another party.
I will cut that part for you.
No problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, so but Bob, on a more serious note, we are failing our people as a government and as a people. You see, NAWEC is losing billions because of their inefficiency.
Yeah.
You are collecting bills. Say, okay, pay water bill, this bill. Imagine if the entire country is NAWEC. How much of money can we generate?
Billions.
Why are we not doing that? But we will have to wait for people like Wasson Gambia or other philanthropists. Okay, they do. And again, what about the safety, the water quality of these boards? Is that not a concern? This is what we are doing to our people. Some of the places that you are digging boards, maybe there are things, there could be contamination potentials or so on. Where is the government coming in? Okay, we cannot do it, but we are coming in from that aspect to help. So there are a lot of things, to be frank with you. We cannot finish talking. But the government that we have is very lazy, very lackadaisical, very incompetent. And NAWEC is losing money because they are not seeing it that way. And let's put this straight. Development is not for councillors only. People say that in our politics, the council and development. Yes, because of the way they see development. Development is moving from one stage to another. That's development. What gives us is thinking. It's collaboration. So it cannot be a one-man show. And that means even the president is part of development. The MP is part of development. Myself, I'm part of development. So don't leave it with the councillors. That, okay, it is the councillors. I know, Fonyi Councillor, I know, not Fonyi Councillor, the Fonyi region has 22,500,000 in 5 years. That's what we get through our councillors. But where is that money going? It's not going anywhere because there is no organization. Somebody who burns charcoal is part of your committee for development.
That money is coming from where? The council?
A council, if they are giving the councillors every year, let's say, no, I did more than even that. Let's say 200,000 for this becoming a council. You have 200,000 plus 200,000. That's how much? 400. 400. In councillor alone, you have two wards, isn't it? 400,000. The MP is giving 500,000. That is how much?
900.
No, that's 700. Sorry, yeah, 900,000.
900,000. Yes.
Go to Binta. Go to Berefet. Go to Jallow.
No, this year, Fonyi alone have 10 million.
I know. No, I'm talking about in the worst case scenario.
From the council, 10 million.
The prudent concept is let's look at the worst case scenario. Now, power footer. Where is that money going? Why are people not holding these people accountable? These are the landmarks we have in the assembly. A government did not do this. They themselves are given something. They cannot coordinate it well. So 22,500,000 for the entire region of Fonyi, which has vast land, very virgin lands, very powerful lands.
Fertile land.
Where we can supply the entire Gambia with onion, banana, cassava. Why are these people not coordinating to make sure that money is back? But what happened? The charcoal burner who goes and cut our trees to burn charcoal is your advisor in development. Okay, you have somebody. Hey, we are blessed.
Who is the charcoal burner?
No, I'm just giving. That's what is happening.
But
we have many ex-directors. Allow me.
Our councillors, in Fonyi, I can tell you what they have done within their last 5 months.
Allow me. You are not getting. You cannot know those people more than I.
I'm.
Allow me. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I am part of the development committee. I see their projects myself.
Allow me once or twice.
No.
He lives there.
No. I don't say it doesn't live there.
Exactly.
What I am saying, the money given to them, okay? And
you are not getting it. You are not getting it.
I went to see it myself.
Allow me, Bayo.
Myself, because I'm part of the development committee.
Bayo, allow him.
Yeah, I'm allowing you.
You see, let me tell you one thing. See, what Bayo thinks is development. It's crap.
Selunga dara buba.
He's so
Bayo, na you have so do you follow? Why should Maimuna we here mutingu? No air laughing is stay.
Hey, what this guy calls development is crap because it's not sustainable. I don't believe in government giving handouts or government agencies giving handouts. Bayo, ndela jegoto. Ite memuta kwa development. Umanke development. Niya yenga ofwe. Government cannot continue. I always have advocated for scrapping of the 500,000 we are giving these National Assembly members until certain things are put in place. You call it development because you went there, you saw people digging a bowl for a community.
Or people buying cement.
You understand? Or yes, or they give women for bowls and so on, or plastic chairs. You call that development?
No.
Allow me.
I don't call that development.
But these are the things that I see.
No. What I call no. That's not what our councillors are doing. I can tell you.
Allow me. No.
Are you telling me a village which doesn't have a borehole? Imagine a councillor go and dig a borehole in a village. Every compound. No. Every compound in that village. Have running tap water. Yeah, but doesn't
allow me, Bayo.
I understand what he's saying. I understand.
Development, but it's not sustainable.
And I understand.
Remember that borehole. Each year or every 6 months, you have additional 10 people to do the village because people are giving birth. In 5 years, that borehole cannot sustain the people and their projects.
That's right.
That's very myopic of development.
But that's what they can do.
No, allow me. No. Allow me. Let me tell you.
It's not sustainable.
You think that's what they can do? I'm telling you.
As of now.
Allow me. No, it's not as of now.
Yeah.
Today. If the benefit ward you have, let's say you are giving them. I know you are giving them, but let's say you are giving them 400,000 for 2. Benefit. Let's say you have 2 wards. 400,000 can get you a borehole drilling machine. That's year 1.
Yeah.
The entire benefit will have now 1 borehole drilling machine that can drill boreholes even 10 years to come, even if the population is exploding.
And you are giving more than that.
And you are giving more than that. You go there and they are doing development. That's myopic. It's not sustainable.
No.
So, you cannot build a borehole today and serve, let's say, 2,000 people. You expect that borehole to serve 10,000 people in 5 years to come.
That is why we have problem right now.
So that is
what Boja is saying. It's not that I'm not hearing you. You see, at the time when we were giving them the 500,000, that was what their people are in need of borehole at the time, and everybody wanted to do development. You see, this year, when we disbursed, I want to make this very clear. The way he's thinking, the way he's thinking, we also think along that line. That is why Becoming Era Council is buying a borehole drilling machine this year. From the world, Becoming Era Council is buying borehole drilling machine from this ward development fund, each ward is going to contribute, and council is going to buy a bowl drilling machine. You understand? They will use to do drilling
so
within
right.
the region.
Okay.
I can tell them. I know where you are thinking. Okay? But at the time, the first time
no, I would like
Boja, he is here to defend his country.
no, my
we are
council,
not talking about your
one thing I know, my councillors have done a lot.
No, I'm not saying they have not done a lot.
Let's see the MPs.
But now what I want is, if the councillors are doing that, imagine MPs are also doing that.
Thank you.
The government will not suffer. That's why I have advised and I have suggested in opinion papers and so on that the president should rethink this constituency development fund. Put in the right mechanisms before you give the people. You see, we have what they call national development plan. If now the people are thinking, they will say, no, no, leadership is for you to think. You are the leader, they are following you. Listen to them, give them an alternative and see. They will pick the right thing. Maybe they have not seen that.
Boja, many are leaders. They are not followed. They are just walking. That is the reason why we are having this.
I agree.
Yeah, that is it.
So I think the development of competence should align with the development of the nation. And that can only happen if there is coordination. If there is a problem of water in the entire region of Fonyi, you have all these authorities and these resources coming together, they will solve it 1 year. Year 2, they can go in for something. Like I suggested, you know what? The entire Fonyi, for example, is buying 2,500 bags of rice every month. Let's say you have 50 houses in Fonyi, assuming. Now, we say, okay, for rice, our basic things, let's see how we organize ourselves. Can't we have something other than buying a bag of rice and have a empty bag? But we could also have a $5 that will go to the development of Fonyi from the same money that council has given us. So you will be able to multiply that money. Governance is business. Anyone who tells governance is not business, it's not true. Governance is business.
You see what he is saying, huh?
That will help the people. So instead of only getting money from council, what council has given you has been put
multiply
in. Yeah, you multiply.
I understand.
That's our issue.
No, I understand your point. You see, in Niger, okay. If you go to, I want to bring this example. I want to bring this example.
You're doing great.
In Niger, the government give, private companies the right to have their own, water company. So you see, for example, Fonyi, let's say the center of Fonyi, let's say that's Biam, right? If you go to Biam, you have your own kind of a big tank in there. So you can, that can supply the entire Fonyi from Biam to block, from Biam to Kalaji. You understand? So in that aspect, this small bowl is not sustainable. This small bowl should be for guardians, boy.
Now, Bob, you see, Bob, what he fails to understand, you might know Fonyi, you have been visiting these people. I don't have any problem with that. But let me tell you, we have swamps in Fonyi. What is wrong with you coming up as a region? Your strength is you have a lot of swamps and so on. What is wrong with having a bowl, big one, drilled here, drilled there, and you have pipes supplying these furrows with water? People go to agriculture.
It's possible.
It's better than you giving water just for people to drink. I'm not saying drinking is bad.
You can do all year farming.
This is it.
You don't have to.
But they're not doing that.
Wait for the rainy
So you have
season.
to change the way people see development. It's very wrong.
So Maimuna Sarla Munela, auto wonder.
Before Maimuna will Sarah, let me come back to you. This thing of I am very young girl, I just want us to leave that. Let's shelve that on the carpet. Age doesn't matter here. You're at your age right now. You are thinking more efficiently, productively. You have more foresight and vision than the old grannies that are sitting out there where you're coming from.
And sometimes these grannies even accept that. They'll tell you you're
exactly. It's evident. So don't allow anybody to run this narrative of you're too young. All you need to do, 1, you are disadvantaged because you're a woman. 2, you're disadvantaged because you are young. 3, you're disadvantaged because you're surrounded by men who only want things for themselves and think that you're not deserving of it. Not that you're not skilled or competent. So your only competitive advantage here is, to be formidable, right? Formidable. Don't allow to be a pendulum. They will sway you anywhere. But also try for your own self, for your own good. Try to develop yourself in every area and all means so that you're so skilled, you're so equipped, right? You're so informed
needs you.
that, you know what? No matter what everybody will say, of course they will say, Kulibaliyatali, wear it with a badge of honor. You know, like your chairman will say, he's very stubborn, wear it with a badge of honor. Like we'll say, that the MP will say, strong-headed, wear it with a badge of honor. But the things that they cannot dispute or take from you would be your competence, your skills, what you are equipped with, and your honesty among all. Madam Ade wax ne understand gis nga xel bu dal alel bu bari mayu lako bayra bu bari mayu lako li lako mëna may rek moy nga jup nga ragal yalla nga déggu loolu rek mo la mëna may xel bu dal. And once you are that person, trust me, dañuy wax rek ciocio le ba ci yalla. You understand? Baro ko dukut le ka dakat bondi bare ite mo dakat dolete dukute bondi nula ni wol be soto ifanna. So I just encourage you to do that. I'm impressed. I'm a fan. We'll continue to pray for you. And I pray, NPP, you have something. You have something that you need to recognize. You understand? You need to recognize. One person in that whole council. You know what I mean? Ki warna neka treasure bo xamne ñu put ko out there and everybody will hear her, everybody will know about her and support her to be something in this country.
Wait, Bob, please.
No, that
is not NPP. Bob, please appeal to the general public. That is not NPP. The problem.
But the reason why I'm addressing NPP because that's where she is.
From,
You understand? She's sitting on an NPP ticket. That's why I'm addressing them because limo ligay what's that Gambia? What you because dimbali ay battery ay bohol.
I agree.
NPP
What I'm saying is this. This country is blessed with the right talent.
Very well.
Believe it or not. I always tell people.
I agree.
See, when anyone misleadingly, especially state individuals, the Gambia, we don't have resources, they're lying. It's not true. And even God is angry with them. Because the first resource God actually has is us. And the prayer. You understand? So if you tell me that, okay, we don't have this, we don't have that, but we have brains. Let people begin within our internal politics to do the right thing. Evaluate your candidates.
That is what we are lacking.
But we are going to take 3-4 because look at thinkers. Look for people that think. That way we will go. Yes, why did they leave you and bring this guy who will rent his car for personal business? Why? You go also, you see competent people, they will leave those ones.
You know for sure that person is not for the people. Because instead of you go to the hospital, carry people in your car and rush them to after Nyamina.
You see all what
Nyamina, you have
Nyamina. No, after Nyamina you have Fuladu.
From Nyamina, okay,
Jara.
Because at least Parafenya is a main
No, Jara.
hospital.
You have Jara. No, Jara.
Jara is before Jara.
No, he's talking from Nyamina coming
But
down.
Jara, I went hospital before Parafenya am.
Wow.
No la try for what? Right? Okay. In that area, all Farafenya Moneka, the biggest hospital, main hospital.
Bansan.
Bansan. Okay. Take people and bring them to Bansan. But no, you will rent your car to get money for your own self and your family. Halis bo no lewut, so do rest.
They will take our words as like a challenge, you know.
No. Oh, well, you know what? Yes, let me challenge them.
If I have the people of Nyamina, I do not care about any other person.
No,
those
the
are
thing
the
is,
people
man, I
that
am challenging them.
I am here.
Perfect.
So,
Maimuna, let me take it as the man personally. I am challenging them because linga wax fi ni yep. So they can lo xamne la lu ne fanga la jarut jihad. It's evident. I want them understand to take it up and not take it as a criticism. This is somebody who needs help. This is somebody who's trying to amplify her voice. Pour mu ega fu mu wara ega because toog na fii nii mu ne nit ñi dégg nañ ko waaye mu óoru ko ndax président Barrow mu ngi dégga lii.
Waaw léegi waaw ñu
so
apprécier
an avenue so that the president will know su dee ne yónni nga fa ay nit pour ñu def lu ñu war ñu def dara defuñ ko su dee ne ñii yónni nañ ay nit pour ñu indi ko ci yow te dégguloo ko understand nga léegi mu ngi la ko yëgale. This is the thing. It's not a criticism. It's not an attack or whatever.
That's quite true.
Because what is going to happen is
it's a political mayday.
number and they call. You know what I mean?
I think
And you're going
that's
to
what they
begin
should
at,
do.
Oh, you're exposed. Oh, you're really.
No, if they are ready for
Your
Nyamina.
chairman, please refer your chairman to me. When your chairman calls
And
me,
you
give me
know-
my
But
number.
I define him.
You know, he's from the same ward with the chairman. The same ward.
Yeah, she said.
Is the ward council of the
yeah,
chairman.
she said that.
You understand? So the all that.
I will first say thanks to Wasan Gambia.
Thank
Good.
you. What's
Hey,
Good.
what's that, Gambia?
What's on Gambia? What's on Gambia? What's on Gambia is a charity organization. I can
No, Bob. This is an opportunity. It's a political strategy. The political parties that are opposition should really try to come. I know, yes, to really try to come together. The endorsement of Wasson Gambia is a winning endorsement.
Very well.
But if they endorse one, it's going to be difficult. So let's come together as opposition.
See, they're doing great.
Kuma yalong hadama dingo nyanta ka wasale.
Yeah.
Because kuma yalong ko nge ko jana wolongo
Wasa may
kumbo
dog
nyala
tayo.
bari mo kumbo ta bakel.
Yeah.
So in few seconds ko yen kol ko ngani ndila. Lopidano sa me malakanne musol kana jele musol de musol nata. Ikadua kanye kadua ke Wasson Gambia ni musol me batirosa.
Mashallah.
So Tonyato Allah, I will say a very big thank you to you too and my parents and the people of Nyamina West. Because wala yatin na yen long, wala yatin na Jamal yen long. So abe damen to iko Tonyala kakidele. So nte man la finteni moye because iko nun tetina jang because karinin kari ko man la poro iman la fintina jang. Because nte nata jam menna, it is the people of Nyamina wala ki hechi kan. Because ngalo ne kujama biji abuka kalamuta. But ngalo ne ko he have a good heart for us because ate fangola lota ako mole ko benye nyenye ne kelal yana san bari menul ba ko wala bu ko information futanda so nasila ko choya silo fokun na man dada kurango man futa nana man futa fosuru akunda it is a no-go area for NPP not from my mouth but from the people of Nyamina and Nyamina is a stronghold nal sonta fumol bota al tontara dula doto c'est Omar Fouti ko ñim banko denti banko garawri mbale if we are in for you we are in
Mina less low
mama
do
kandele 175
Mina less low do
wata men mbota mama kande kunto rek nka mo sel ndile fo sango santo bar ninge parati duma karab there is no way muko
There is
murum
no
ko
way. All right. Thank you so
mona
much.
akangala so
Please
abarak
consider me. Now, President Baron, tebe na la nyame na.
No. My nada person yon.
Thank you so much.
Nada ba sen yon.
Wala Maimuna Jallow di. Alkana